Okay, are we reconnected? We good? Hopefully. Is everything good? We all dandy? Hopefully. I'm rechecking my connection because it seemed that we did go offline for a little bit because of Wi-Fi and technical issues. I'm gonna check if the stream's okay. Hopefully. Okay. I did not stop the streaming, by the way. So it will most likely be that on the channel you'll see two broadcasts with the same name. I have no idea how this could have happened. Are we okay? Is everything good? We okay? Hopefully. Let's see here. Okay. All right, we're gonna go back to racing. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
So now we have some competition a little bit, because we have to manage to pass Hamilton and Norris. Yeah, I mean technically we're still in the podium, but really shooting for P1 in this race. So we are 7 to 8 seconds behind Hamilton and Norris.
7.0 seconds.
Okay, we need to lock in. Looks like Norris and Hamilton are having a battle, and Norris just passed Hamilton while we were on the straight. I can see him on the map right there. We are approaching
Gap to your teammate
quickly.
behind, 34.0 seconds. Okay, you've got P3. P3, well done. Hamilton's ahead
Not
of
well
you.
done.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 7.1 seconds. Piastri's behind. Our gap to first place, 7.4 seconds. Your pit window is going to open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. Okay, 22 laps left. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 6.4 seconds.
We might stay out. And by that I mean like we will not go and get new tires. We're not gonna box when they tell us to. We might delay it by a couple laps just so we can get a little bit ahead of whenever Norris and Hamilton decide to pit. Or it should be the complete opposite. We should
We're approaching
pit
the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next
whenever
time.
they did, like, you know, just before they pit. We're coming up on Hamilton in, we're a few seconds away, so probably within the next few laps. Hopefully.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.9 seconds. We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
Should we get on softs?
P3, you're currently in P3. It's Hamilton ahead. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.8 seconds. Piastri's behind you now. Okay, so gap to the leader, 5.2 seconds. Your pit window's now open. Pit window is open. 19 laps to go. Okay, Yuki is coming in for his stop now.
Okay, we are
Okay,
chasing
hit this
down.
lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
We are chasing down Hamilton. And we have passed Hamilton.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Okay, we were on softs. Because we're really trying to make up that gap.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
I'm getting really unfocused here. Not locking in. Said, oh, I want more of a challenge. I want more of a challenge. Here's the challenge. We're now sitting P4 out of the podium. Not even P3. After we boxed. But hey, we're on softs, and Piastri has to pit, I think. Hamilton has to pit. And, well, I think all the people up there need to pit. Let's see.
Piastri ahead. Okay, gap ahead. 5.4 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their
Never
tyres
mind.
are 9 laps old. Tyres
So
last
Piastri
lap,
is not pitting.
140.5. Tyre condition still looking good. And gap to the car in front, 2.9 seconds. The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind running hard tyres. was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Here we are, right behind Piastri in the McLaren. 2 McLarens ahead of us, separating us from P1.
Some information on Antonelli. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
And we are past Piastri into P2. We are now 17 seconds away from Lando Norris. How did that happen? "15 laps to go." 15 laps to go, and we need to pass Lando Norris sometime in the in that 15 laps. And doing that without wearing down our tires. Okay, here's Kimi. He's into the wall.
Okay, clear. Lando ahead. And the time last lap, 1 minute 40.1. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 15.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. You're gaining by 1.6 seconds a lap.
Okay, that tells us pretty much everything we need to know. So Norris is on old tires, which means he needs to pit sometime. So that's actually going to turn out to be an advantage for us. But we also have to make sure that we are very, very, very conservative. Oh, a little bit into the wall there. But very, very conservative in how we are using our tire grip, while being able to still push and gain time on Lando. Also, that's quite something to see George Russell up in P5 from P20. He started back of the grid, and through a little less than 40 laps, he has gone from P20 to P5. I'm looking on the leaderboard here on the left side, and that's quite something.
second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
We are now around 10-ish laps to go left in the race. We have someone in the Alpine ahead of us that we're gonna put down a lap. We're gonna overtake here in a second. So we're gonna see blue flags, and those blue flags are gonna sell. What? Sell, not sell. They're gonna tell this car, hey, this is Max Verstappen. Let him pass. You're slow. Move over. Basically. So. Yep. Overtake the back marker. And he has to do it before 3 blue flags, otherwise he faces a penalty. So there we go. We are going to be out in front of him. And I believe that's the first person we've overtaken in the grid by a lap. So I think he is currently sitting around P20 right now. As of Norris,
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Norris is 12 seconds ahead of us right now, but he has to box sometime soon, or maybe not. And we have to chase him. Which is what we are doing right now. And there's a very possible chance that Lando Norris is not going to box at all until the end of the race, which is less good news for us. It's actually bad news because we are on we're on old soft tires, and the wear is getting really to us now, so we're gonna start to have no grip, which is why we were kind of sliding. Yep, the big slide right there. Sliding all over the place.
Okay, we've got a gap of around 10 seconds until you reach the next car. Keep pushing.
We have Lando Norris in our sights. I just saw him at that corner. Yep, we're seeing him at the corner right now. On the map. You see over there that he's kind of disappearing into the next corner. I'm going to give no commentary because this is going to be really intense the next 5 laps. And I do not want to mess this up. A little crash into the wall there. Front wing damage.
Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race. Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
Here we go. We're going to pass Lando Norris. Soon, 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 soon. We're going to be able to pass Lando Norris. And we passed Lando Norris. We just have to hold on to this lead for 2 laps. Okay, we have to lock in.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration.
Final lap, final lap.
Let's bring it home.
Here we go. Final lap. We have to make sure Lando doesn't pass us in the DRS. And we have no grip on these soft tires, by the way. No grip. Oh. Just have to make sure to stay ahead. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Slow down a little bit. and do a launch. As a catcher is out of the session. Unfortunate. Here we go, here we go. Okay. This is Lando's last chance to pass us. And this is the last DRS zone before the finish line in the last lap.
Caution, caution. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flag.
No overtaking. Let's go.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
From 20 seconds behind Lando Norris and on soft tires with no grip, we have won the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Congratulations, well done.
I like the way we played the strategy. It's good to be aggressive sometimes.
Holy cow.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
It was a joy to watch today, honestly, because the driver was clearly able to read the conditions well on track, to use the information properly from the team, and usually come up with the right solution at the right time.
We had drama from start to finish, but in the end, there was only ever one that could take that top spot. One of the all-time greats celebrates.
There we go.
yet again.
P1
It's
Max
another
Verstappen
podium. It's
in the
another
Red
top
Bull.
step for Max Verstappen.
Holy jeez, that was intense. Intense. Yeah, that's like once in a lifetime experience right there. Well, maybe not once in a lifetime, but
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
okay, let's check out. So first of all, we're going to save that replay. There we go. Because I am showing that to all my friends. Let's check everything right here. So we got P1. Lando Norris behind us. Lewis Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, and finally George Russell. So George Russell actually did really, really good because he was starting in P20, but he got bumped up to P5 because of how good his racing was. We only have 2 DNFs, and we put a lap on 2 people, Colapinto and Hadjar. And then Antonelli and Leclerc have DNF'd. And so it was me and Norris. We were Hamilton was 9 seconds behind us. And then the entire field was 40 seconds behind everyone, like behind the top 3. 40 seconds behind the top 3 is crazy, the rest of the grid. Well, there you go. There you have it. That is the entire Las Vegas weekend. Formula Grand Prix, everything. There you go. P1 in everything. We got sorry, excuse me. We got P1 in all 3 practices, P1 in qualifying, and finally P1 in the race. There we go. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful, wonderful day and helping me to get Max Verstappen finished in P1 on every single event this weekend at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. I hope you guys have an amazing day and an even more amazing weekend. And we're going to peace out. I'll see you guys all later in our next stream where we will be flying. We'll be flying around in Microsoft Flight Simulator, flying a Frontier A320 Neo, and we're gonna do all that. So, have an amazing day, guys. See you later.